G'day guys, my name's Josh, you can call me JaWoodle, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die, where we're back in Undead Legacy. It may be a dark and miserable day out here at the moment and the thunder is clapping in the distance. That's because the pine forest knows that I'm leaving. I'm done. I've been here for my last night, one more night than I really expected to be as well. I thought I was leaving yesterday, but everything is now cleared out and I just have to make one more trip to the desert, which means I have to find some petrol. My old mate Chug-a-Lug's down there, Vanny Boy, that's loaded to bear with all of my possessions, doesn't have enough fuel to make it back to the desert. So that's what I need to do today. There's an oil station just over the bridge over there. I need to finish off raiding. Just find a couple of full gas barrels that has some fluids inside it and we're ready to go. Once we have that, it's done. We're out. We're gone. There is this chemicals place that's been next door to my house all this time that I haven't raided before. Which, I mean, it's a chemical plant. Sure, there's a couple of barrels of gas in there somewhere. Oh, actually, I might have a little peek. I might have a little peeky boy. Can I, like, sneak up on here? This is what I'm worried about, though. See, like, it's a chemical place. It's probably got a bunch of those water barrels, but not a lot of gas barrels. And it's going to be a pretty considerable raid to try and get through, only to be disappointed at the end of it. Can I just use this bridge as my own little stepladder and hop, over we go. Be nice and sneaky-deaky quiet, though. Jesus, the thunder's going to keep us hidden, but not for that long. Sort out both of you. Bunch of pelicans hanging out on the roof. Any gas barrels? Gas barrel! I'm desperate. I'm desperate for it and I want it so bad. Do I tempt this fate? Do I drop in and see what it's got? I mean, I could. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. It's tempted me. It's tempted me in with the thing I'm after. If I die in here, then, well, the game sold me up a river. So this is actually like the final loot room of the place. And look at all those water barrels out there. That's what I was going to be worried about. But one gas barrel is enough to lure me in. But this is like the final part of the POI. Does that mean that, like, I was going to say there's probably a chock-a-block full of zombies in here. Lean forward. There we go. This might be a bit more of a battle than I wanted to fight right now. But okay, shotgun will get me through. Are you a feral? No, I don't think so. Level up. Bondsman, I'll deal with that in a second. Just gonna make sure that my little cohort here isn't gonna come for me again. Oh my god, this shotgun is so good. So bloody good. It feels good every time I fire it. Like a little bit of extra fizz has gone in me sherbet. Oh, extra gas barrel as well. What you got? 2 liters out of you. I think that's all I needed, actually. Grab that one. Grab the half full gas barrel out of there. And another one. That might be right on the cusp, but I'm still not confident with it. But I am going to grab all the loot. With that level up, actually, have I inspected all into Lucky Looter? No, I haven't even bought the first little perception to unlock Lucky Looter. I've been so busy on my offensive skills that I haven't even bothered my looting skills, and that is a very rare occurrence for me. Speaking of, though, I do have a skill point to spend, which I reckon machine gunner. I reckon getting the org up to par. Like, I'm kind of spread thin over so many things, so I don't really like doing that much, but at some point I might be able to buy myself a forgetting elixir and get myself back to normal again. I've got 1 time charge on me. That's not great. Chuck you on real quick though. Can I, like, I'm gonna try and pick you open your old-fashioned way, because all my time charges are all the way out in the desert again. So, yes, it would open this one, but if I need it for something else, well, I'm shit out of luck. Like a gun safe, I can't pick a gun safe. There we go. That's the ticket. Oh, almost. The little slizzle over to the left. Chuck you open. Chuck my loot and gogs back on again and see what you got to offer. Yeah, see, that's why I'm kind of excited to move to the desert. The looting level of the pine forest doesn't really cut it anymore. Never ever gonna make a semi-automatic trigger mod, so I'll just scrap you for the SD cards. Double storage pocket mod. Ooh, lovely bloody dovely. Take out you and chuck in that one. You bloody love to see it. You are now worthless, so yeah, I'll just scrap you out. I'll just scrap you out. That's fine. What else have we got? Lab equipment box for not a lot, but some more steroids. Rocket launch parts, SMG parts. Look, there's not much here. Not much here. If I went through like the whole POI to get to that, that'd have been very disappointing. Well, now I feel kind of dirty that I didn't do the whole POI. Maybe I should just finish it off. In fact, that's a good idea. There's probably more gas barrels around. This room is just all water barrels, as I kind of expected. Oh, there we go. Oh, you've got 4 in you. This is already the greatest decision I've ever made in my life. And I've made some pretty poor ones, so anything in the right direction is a red letter day. I really need to raid the rest of this stuff. I'm not really in the mood for just regular garbage loots. Do I have like an empty... I don't need you. You can piss off. I do have some empty jars. Quickly just change over for that one. Have a little gurgle of you. It's early in the day. Gotta have your morning coffee. Another gas barrel. Love your work. Only one in you. I'm not going to complain about that at all. This is definitely enough petrol to get me out to the desert again. So definitely a win. Okay, everyone. No. And no. And no. Don't you just fucking love to see it? Look, you're propped up and everything. Me and my shotgun are gonna teabag the fuck out of you. All the way down to the tips of poking gravel. Oh, man. So good. It's just the little things. It's the little things you gotta enjoy in the apocalypse. Like obliterating zombies with your new best friend. A bunch more water barrels as I thought. Ooh, good everyone. Oh, wait, hang on. Before I do that, we'll just duck in here and switch over me gold so that I can get as much XP out of murdering all of you guys as I possibly can. Save the shotgun ammo if I can and put you all down. It's really only when it's a big cluster and I panic or there's ferals or something like that, I want to bust out the shotty. Make sure you're loaded and ready to go. So much murky water around here. Are we almost out of here though? Up on the forky, up we go, and all the way up to the roof, which is where I came in before. So yeah, I think that's the entire PO I sorted out. I just started at the wrong end. Yeah, and then that takes me down there, back to where I came in before. Okay, well, that was just a nice little warm-up raid, I suppose, to finish off the oil refinery just over here. I'm gonna have a look around there before I go, though. Something about that is yelling at me. I need to go and have a little look-see around and see what's going on, but we'll deal with that in a moment. First, though, what goggles do I have on? I've got my XP goggles on, shotguns out. G'day, g'day. Anyone? No one? Oh, so I could have done this last night? There's nothing even here. Well, what was I worried about then? Pipe rifle scraper for the iron, empty plastic bottles and painkillers. Oh, that was severely lackluster. In that case then, I'll go and scope out the construction site before I leave. You are empty already. Doesn't like the regular construction site. Ooh, the regular construction site with the zombie bear in the bottom. Now, I broke down one of these things a while ago, and I did see a couple of comments of people saying that I should have taken it, because apparently it's needed for something. So we'll grab you. We'll sort by weight, because we're pretty heavy. You weigh 10 kilos, or over encumbered yet though. There's no recipe button. But apparently that I'm trusting the comments again, which, as we learned recently, is a bad idea because it generally doesn't work out particularly well. I'm gonna trust the comments and see if I need it later. If I do, thank you. If I don't, thanks for trying. Well, that's a little bit suspect. There's a vent leading to somewhere. What's on the other side of the vent? I can't crawl through there because it's not Darkness Falls, but can I go like this? Use the orb? I don't know. Does that actually lead somewhere, or is that just is that selling me a narrative that doesn't actually pay off in the end? Because where would you be? You'd be like just under here, wouldn't you? I feel like I'm being sold. I feel like I'm being duped. But now I want to know. There's a sneaky vent going somewhere. Is there something, or just nah? I reckon it's just nah, isn't it? Damn it, but now I have to know. There's the concrete block of the other side of the vent, but you can see, on the other side there, there's no more concrete. It's just more sand, so it kind of does this sort of block off there. All right, I'm satisfied. It's a rare occurrence, but it does happen occasionally. There's nothing else for me there. Cheeky. I bet someone somewhere, a level designer somewhere at the fun pips is like, hey, I'm going to put this vent in here, so someone's going to think they're going to decide wasting their time digging up for nothing. Clever. Well, you got me good. You got me bloody good. But speaking of gotten good, I now have the fuel that I need. So let's chuck it into the van, jump in the driver's seat, and drive on off into the sunrise. Goodbye, eye candy base. It was fun being around you all this time. I mean, we had some hard times together. We really did. The demon squirrel definitely did a number on it, but I spent so long up there. Walking around in the awful weather conditions, getting my shit done. But now, fuel you up. You've got 12 liters inside you, more than enough to get out to the deserts. Goodbye, eye candy base. It's always a sad day. I will miss you. Well, I'll at least remember you. Tell you what, it's a corker of a day for a drive into the desert, just ogling all the cliffs and stuff in the distance. In fact, there were those awesome cliffs that were overlooking the town back in the pine forest, where I did want to build my base. It's kind of the bad thing about the pine forest is being so undervalued eventually that you have to leave it if you want some better loot. That I still want to make my, dig a whole, like, cliff base into the side of the mountain over there overlooking that town. But if I do that and, like, fight hordes or whatever there, it's just not going to give me the same rewards as if I did it out here somewhere. And, like, the cliffs here just aren't nearly as impressive as they were back there again. So maybe I'll move back to the pine forest when loot isn't so much of an issue, more just progression and resources and stuff, which by the looks of things, resources are pretty bloody important. I'll keep it in mind for later, but that's alright. New horizons now. Jen, I'm back. Pull up just outside Jen's house. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something I probably should have done a long time ago. In fact, maybe now that I've moved to town to show Jen just how valuable I am and how she should definitely leave Mustache Man to come and ride my mustache instead. I'm supposed to be burying people down here. I'm going to fix the road. Bit of infrastructure works to make the world a bit of a better place and not just, you know, faff about, ooh, gas barrel, and not just faff about and use it all for my own well-being. But if I can, like, plug up this hole, get rid of the digger and some of the barricades as well, return this road to normal, everyone's lives will get better, including mine. There's an extra little happenstance. There was nothing in that barrel anyway, which is a bit sad. Need to go back and grab my loot inspector that already on to just some iron. Nice. Okay, so, like, the gap isn't particularly big. It's still a bit of a needle to thread, but it's better than it was with that stumpy boy gone. Can I get rid of you as well? Any extra couple of inches are definitely appreciated. Trust me, I know. The gap's a bit bigger now, so jump in the van, and look at that. That's going to be much easier to swing by right through there, do a bit of a slalom, and get across the other side again, and around we go. So yeah, at some point, I'll go and I'll fix up that road. It's going to have to wait a little bit. There's other things I need to do. Like, I desperately need to just figure out what the hell I'm going to do about a horde base. I've left my tatters of a horde base behind. It wasn't particularly great to start with, but it still worked in a pinch. But now I've got something completely new I need to deal with. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do it. Plus, the van has the turning circle that I cannot deal with. Oh, an extra little car park on the side as well. That's kind of fun. Maybe I could use that and then put, like, my conveyor up and into the top like that. That's not a bad idea, actually. That could probably bloody work. Although, I like the idea of my underground garage. It's half the reason I moved to this bloody place. Swing around like that. That's some good fucking driving by you, WOODLE. Proud of you. I'm actually just going to pick up these gas barrels here because clipping them with a car and exploding everything I hold dear is not particularly fantastic plan. I might actually have to break you down to get you out of the way because I have a lot of cars and I kind of want to have extra places to put them. I could turn this into a horde base maybe, although it's on ground level, which is always a bad idea, and it hasn't been a good idea for a heckin' long time. So turn this into a garage might be a good shout, but see, the problem is though, I need a horde base. I like having a horde base that's in my base because then there's something to lose if things go wrong. It's not just like a base around the corner that, oh no, my entire horde base blew up. Oh no, so sad. I like having some stakes in it, but I don't know. I also want a base up, like, somewhere here that if zombies hear me upstairs, they'll go to the horde base so I can kill them easier. You know? That's just kind of the smart way to be doing it. And I'm just not sure how I'm going to achieve that. I'm trying to find where I've put my large storage boxes. That's the wrong button, that's okay. Search for large in this one. Large, anything in them? No, so maybe it's still downstairs. Okay, I need to get, like, my other storage boxes up here because we already know that I can't fit everything I have into one of those boxes. I need multiples of them. I'm not going to do, like, the actual sorting out. That's the wrong button. The actual sorting out of it right now. There you are. That's going to have to happen a little bit later on. Can I turn you off? Yes, and get you out of the way just so I can put that back in and not have to lose everything. Lock that ratchet in place as well. Yeah, so I put some more boxes up the top, I can move everything up, and then actually go and do something with my day. I can sort of my inventory and stuff at nighttime. That's what nighttime is for, because I'm too chicken shit to actually go out raiding. So instead, I'll chuck everything I can up the top and just try and... Ooh, do you gonna sort of like that? Should be able to reach you from there. There you go. And just put everything I can in. Let's go get the rest of the gups. I think I might actually be almost close enough just to take everything with me from here. So I take all of that. I weigh 574. I'll give the steroids one more chance to give me that plus 100 I'm so freaking desperate for. 337. Chuck you in. 437. Did that not happen last time? Not happened this time, so if I erroneously, that's what I'm looking for. If I erroneously accuse people of lying to me, I'm very sorry about it, but I thought it was a lie. Put all of you back in so I can move just that little bit. So a couple, oh, come on. There's a couple things left in the bloody thing. Get up onto the ladder, Dick Cheese. You can do it. I have faith. Get there. It's always such a sketchy way to get up on the ladders by having to drop shit on the ground and then pick it all back up again. That's all my crafting tables, though. I now weigh 1.5 tons, so that's most of my car, actually, in my pockets. You just chuck everything into them. Ooh, treasure map. Treasure map, give me you. And real quick, examine at Sarah's treasure map. Let's see where you go to Semi, Cesar. You, show a map, please. I'm so scared of pressing the wrong button there. So it's straight to the south, probably in the mountain range, which kind of sucks, but does look like it's actually going to be in the desert. And while I'm here, actually, you can now go away. Can I have all those cars? People 4x4? No, that can stay there. That's fine. Oh, I kind of miss my city now. It was a good city while I was there. It served me well. And with this last little drop off, that is everything that I needed to do. Chuck all of you into there. I do need some fluids though, please. I did just chow down a fair couple of pills. Let's just go yucca juice. In fact, now I live in the desert, yucca juice should be a pretty big staple of my diet. Put a couple of you into me, so I've got some hydration going back again. Nice. Okay, I think I'm ready to rock and roll. I've got ammo on me, not much, but some should get me through. You can go like that, and I think we're golden. However, where did I leave? I think it was in this one. Sort by type. Where were the time charges? I've left them behind somewhere. There. I don't need a full stack of them, but just some at least. So if I find something shiny and hard to get into, that'll force the issue. I don't really want to take the van, but it's the only form of transport I have right now, and it's still got some fuel in it, so just is what it is, I guess. We'll find somewhere close. Well, actually, no. We'll go and see Jen. We'll go and see Jen. She restocked the other day, and we'll go and see what she's got on offer for me. Potentially, she's got some steel and stuff to sell me. That's my only priority now. It's the only reason I want to have any money on me is to buy steel plates when they're on offer. Or, potentially, like titanium plates and stuff as well, which will be lovely. I really need to fix this, bro, though. Look, if I could just, like, get rid of that sign and the bars on the other side. In fact, I could almost do it now. I'm gonna have to, like, fill in the entire hole. But if I get rid of you, clean up some of the left-hand side shoulder there and the barrel on the other side, it's a nice straight shot all the way through the guts of it. Just a little bit of effort to make everyone's life a little bit better. Could have just picked you up to start with, but that's fine. Oh, well, broken you down now. Yeah, I could do this. I could do this nice and quickly. Yeah, look, that's way nicer. Rather than having to break everything down, just pick them up and scrap in my inventory should I need to. Much better plan of action. Get the bodies out of the way. Oh, you look very upset with me. Was that one of your friends? I mean, you were a nurse and they still died. So must have done a very good job. Or maybe you just brought them over here to get buried after they were too far gone. Break open this one as well. Like that. And then break open you. Like that. Nice. And then a couple of logs to go. And a nice little avenue straight down the side here. This should just about do it, I think. It's not quite as smooth as the actual road would be. But at least there's somewhere for me just to, like, peg the throttle and go straight through the guts of it. Can I grab you real quick? This is why frames are always so bleeding valuable and why it's so upsetting that they're so expensive now. Just go like this and just flatten this terrain a little bit just so it's a nice easy ride on my 240 or my van or whatever. If I'm rolling around in some JDM nuggety glory, the suspension's probably low. I don't want to bin my bumper on some little divot. I think that'll just about do. I'll just do one more side just up along here. So it's a nice little bit of like room for error. Because let's be honest, I make errors all the bloody time. So give myself a bit of leeway, not a bad shout. Upgrade that bit there as well. Flatten it all out like a bloody steamroller of planks. And there you go. There you go. Nice and smooth and ready to go. Only been here a couple of hours and already making the world a better place. Hey, Jen! Does this have a horn? No, it doesn't have a horn. Jen! Excuse me. Oh, wait, it's this one. There we go. Jenny girl! I did the good thing. I made the road better. Did you see? Did you see? What's Bloody Mustache Man done for you lately? I doubt it was that.
You're looking kind of rough.
No! Jen, be nice to me, please! Alright, listen, you've made your choice very clear, but I refuse to give up. I'm just going to try and swoo you over anyway. Ooh, another SUV. I have one of those, but thank you anyway. Motorcycle repair kit schematic. No, thank you. I'm really only after one thing and one thing only. It's you, but if I can't have that, I may as well have some steel plating as well. There's some metal mesh, actually. I have some of that. I don't know what it's for. Ah, uses reinforced bulletproof glass manufacturing. Alright, fair enough then. Turns out reading helps. You've got a fuckload of eggs. I'd really bloody like them. 400 bucks. I can't really spare the dosh right now. I might have to pop my bloody sugar butts candy just to get that. Motorcycle chassis. No, 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 no.
Not
nothing.
one thing.
Don't say that
Well,
to me like you're smarter than
always
me
next
for that
time.
one. You're the one who puts the stock order in. Order something better. Mustache Man, my enemy, my nemesis. How are ya? I hope you're awful. You've got a Golconda. You've got more time charter. I've got plenty of them. That's fine. Thank you. What about your secret stash? Nothing really exciting there either. Okay. Well, you know what?
Finished.
Not by a long shot. You know what, Jen? Look, because I like you, I'm not going to try and woody you down for a discount. I was going to buy the eggies as is. Thank you very much. There's 400 smackers. Treat yourself to something nice on me. But also...
You just brightened my day. I'm glad I could help you.
That's all I wanted, Jen. Just a sweet bit of something. You, talk. Do you have any jobs? You're all tier 1. I know that. That's fine. But at least they're all kind of here. That is the closest one just there.
Problem. Okay.
Yep. All right.
Be
I'll do that.
And try not to get yourself killed.
That's as close to like reassurance you're ever going to give me, Jen, so thank you. While I'm here though, I do want to see, so gas I haven't learned yet, so I need to go back home, put up my research station and research how to make petrol. I will do. I'll get there at some point soon. Man, cruising around in the van for this though is so bad. It's draining all of my fuel for not a lot, but all of my duckabout cars are all the way back in town. Where was this bloody job for, by the way? Oh, it's over to the right. Okay. Chuckaroo, you'll head through someone's car park. Don't mind me. Do you have any petrol for me, though? No, it doesn't really look like it, does it? That's the big blue house. There's probably a bear in it. Oh, and there's... Oh, yep. Hold on. I see it. You're fine. There's probably some gas in that place. I think I've raided that place before. Yeah, the front door's open, so I've been there before, which I would have got the gas before, so we'll leave that one to its own devices. Loot and specs on, see what you got for me, couple of old books before I ransack the joint again. I'm tempted to go the double loot, but it's not always a great idea. There's no gas barrels in here. Yeah. Calm down. Look, I just spent some of my money. I can't deal with you right now. Alright, well, no time like the present, I suppose. Give you a tickle, get you reset, and get inside and see what's going on. G'day, big dick. Catch you later, big dick. Search you on the way through as well. Just take everything I possibly can. Actually, leather duster. That's going to give me much better heat resistance, isn't it? And now that I live, yeah, it does. It gives me 20 compared to the 2 on my jacket. Does mean I can't run quite as fast, but it's going to keep me nice and cool, which given I now live in the dusty stuff, not a bad shout. Chuck you over. I'll keep that on me though. I don't want to like throw that away for no bloody reason, so I'll keep it in a box somewhere in case I go back to somewhere I can use it again. Nice. Okay, already off to a good start. I feel like today's been a very long day. It probably hasn't been. What's time? It's only just hit over to 6 p.m. So really hasn't been that long of a day at all. It just feels like it has, which is an odd sensation. You can go back down to there. Did I not have you out when I bought the eggs from Jen? I may not have, but alright, fair whackers knackers. Anything else around here? A cheeky food pile with a fair bit of stuff in you. I have so much just assorted things of food, but nothing to cook with it. It's an interesting predicament to be in. I'm not going to starve to death, but boy is my diet ordinary. That's the loot room with... thought it might have been a gun safe or something, but wasn't to be. But why have I finished the POI, but I haven't murdered all the zombies yet? I still have the clear areas part active. Apparently it's above me somewhere. I'll go and have a bit of a gander at that in a tickle, but just real quick. Pistol Pete Volume 2. Successive lead shots with the same target. That's only for 9mm. That's fine. I'll read you anyway. And scrap both of those for the SD cards. Show my box. What have you got to offer me? Usually a disappointment. And today, nah, nothing too special. That's fine. I'm not going to complain about it though. Getting a red tee is always a good day. Lab equipment box. Not much in you. And last but not least, the wood crate with a TB scrap machete. Now, I'm currently rolling with a rusty cleaver, which is doing 13. And you're doing 21. Okay. Okay, so I think you're betterer. I think you're bloody better. I don't mind if I do. It's not like Ark or Conan where using a different kind of tool to harvest stuff gives you different stuff. Meat is meat is meat is meat. I shouldn't say that. It's like chanting a name in Arlene and she'll show up behind you. So where were these zombies that I was missing? I don't really know. I thought I went through everything up here. Oh no, there's an entire room that I missed. All right, fair play. Just, oh, Jesus. Tried to spear tackle me onto the bed. All right, well, you make your intentions pretty bloody clear, don't you? Don't wait around for a second invitation or even a bloody first in your case. Something sneaky. Ooh, something sneaky. Alrighty, died then. And a safe in there. Alright, apparently this was the most valuable room in the bloody place. I left it till last. Triple storage pocket mod. Triple storage pocket mod. You are not as good as my current, and you're kind of worth bits. Might actually keep you on me, but more importantly, it's tier D, triple stozzer. Alright, well, I'll find a place to chuck you. Who's got a singly? You've got a singly. I'll whack you out and whack you in. What are you giving me? Plus 24. Happy days. Desk safe is open. My lockpicking is now level 13. Chuck on my loot and goggles again. Hunting bow for... Oh, and $5 cash, actually. I still think the iron crossbows can be doing me much better service than you are. However, I do actually have the ability right quick. Carrying 82 bloody bandages. Only weigh 4 kilos, so that's fine. I can change you over for iron arrows. So what are you doing for me? You're doing 79. Nah. That's fine. That's fine. Thank you for just confirming it for me, though. The crossbow is unfortunately better. I still have a little thing in the back of my head about how crossbows are shit and are going to get me killed. But for the better damage, I can't say no. The weather's cleared up nicely. Chuck back in my van and head back to see Jen. We might just have to off-road a little bit because the road isn't really laid out especially well. Kind of hard to get from point A to point B. But also, ooh, g'day. Any... There are some barrels, but the wrong kinds of barrels. Oi! Those are the better kinds of barrels. I'm still a fiend for any dinosaur juice you got some lying around, but I'm still gonna get back and get on my cars back from the Pine Forest Village. I've left all my valuable shit behind. I brought some of it with me, but my most valuable thing, my 240, is out there with no one to tuck it in at night and give it sweet smooches on its carry forehead before it goes to sleep. Anything in you? Anything fun? No, just a padded hood. That's fine. But that's exciting. I assume... Oh, God. I was going to say, I assume someone's out here guarding this thing. Things like that valuable don't get left behind for nothing. Please no. Fucking radiator Bernie boy. Shit's pretty bloody serious in the bloody desert, apparently. It's not even like a proper POI. It's just a bloody ditch in the ground. You got a rat in there? Oh, and I went shotguns out, which means everybody's coming to say g'day, which is no fun. Org, I'll put some points in you. Time for you to pay me back a little bit. Double tap into the forehead and... I mean, look, I know you're thick, but that's taking it to a whole new level. Switch over to the sniper to hopefully make short work of you clowns. Missed ya, and sort you out. Last one, reload for the rest of them coming in. God, they're coming in from everywhere. All right, are we good? I think we're good. Make sure all my guns are reloaded. Then there's an extra gas barrel out here. Don't mind if I bloody do. You change over for that one and grab you. 3. What was it to get home again? Oh, how much is left in my van actually after I've wasted driving around in circles in town all day? And another 1. Okay, interesting. Cheeky dingo. See you later. Any other gas barrels out here? This is a much better way to find it though. Just like the little scrap heaps on the side of the road are way better for gas than like proper POIs. Oh, jackpot. Bloody jackpot. Give me both you. That's a 4 far. Lovely. And a 0 far. Alright, well. Alright. I suppose getting 4 of that isn't too shoddy anyway. Let's quickly duck back over here. I'm gonna put this straight back into the van anyway, because that's where I need the fuel. It's getting kind of late as well. I should have gone straight back to Jen's to hand in the quest, but oh well, you live and probably don't learn if you mean. Put my XP gogs on. You can just get fueled up. What have you got now? You've got 11. I need 12. Probably actually need like 13 if I'm being completely honest to get me close enough. Because then I can drive all the way out there, get the cars, and then drive back again, which is no small effort. That's a lot of driving. Jenny girl, I'm back again to sweep you off your feet, but also turn in my quest. Ooh, I can now craft steel closet. More importantly, it's a book in a series I'm actually using. I will take that and I will... Oh, I thought that was a level up. It's not to be though. I'll quickly read you. Oh, why? Where's my you? I'm supposed to be in that spot, please. There you go. How close am I to finishing that series, actually? Collectibles. I've done Tech Junkie. Only 4. I like this system so much better though, with like the filly uppy ring thing to tell you how far you've gone. That's fine. I don't really need a job from you right now. I'll come back and get one from you tomorrow morning if I really need to. But I have to go get my house sorted out. I can go make myself some gas as well. Ow! You could have just whispered that to me. I was literally just in front of your face. Could have licked my earlobe while you told me the message. It got me very bloody excited. But I've got a fair amount of gas in the car. I just need to make myself some more. I got to get my 240 back again. Reverse up the van. Oh, slow it down a little bit. There you go. All the way into your shop. I'm not sure it actually fits in here. This is the 240 spot after all, but oh, it's pretty bloody long. This might be a bit too big for the hole, but we'll try. That's like, oh God. That might have just fit, but look how tight it is. God, there is no wiggle room around there at all. It is filled to the brim. Okay, close you. Oh, I can hear some stumbling around outside. I think there's some zombies out there. I don't really have any way to pick them off right now. If a zombie hears me up here, I've got to kill him the old-fashioned way. It's not really how I like doing things. Look at my storage, though. Look at the space, though. Time to start converting this place to my new home. So this is going to take a fair bit of time, I think. I'm going to pick up all of the stuff I've left here last time. Just get myself some nice room to maneuver. I think this room's big enough to put all of my crafting stations down and maybe my storage in the middle. Might not be a bad shout because I need my storage to be within Wi-Fi range of all of my crafting stations. So that'll work. I'll figure out which of my crafting stations have a right angle on them, like the carpentry station, and chuck them into the corners. It's like doing a jigsaw puzzle. You find the corner pieces first and put everything else in around them. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. But all of you, I can't scrap you, so piss off. Scrap, 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 and scrap. Get all these extra gubbins out of you and start breaking out all of this. Oh, this is going to take a while as well because they're actually reasonably strong. I have a decent pickaxe. It's kind of about to break, so maybe putting down like my my maintenance station. I've already got the boxes there, turn the wire on, check the maintenance station, repair my pickaxe as I need to. This is going to be like a bit of an overnight job, I think. Let's get rid of this little nodule here so I have some room to maneuver. Bonk. There you go. Vents in the floor, but that's all fine. Where were all my crafting stations? They weigh a lot, so they should be at the top of one of these. That's a completely empty one, which is interesting. Wi-Fi on. Wi-Fi's already on. Sort by weight. Chuck you to the top. No, not in there, so maybe this one then. Wi-Fi's already on there too. Where the fuck are all my crafting stations? What have I done with them? Ah, here they are. I need to sort by type rather than by weight, and they're all at the top. So the first one, these all weigh a lot too, so I can't really just go willy-nilly and just like have them all in my inventory. Research station, mechanic stations, maintenance station. You. Give me you. Get you out of the way real quick. And just chuck you somewhere here. I haven't really given this much thought at all, but ooh, why can't you go into there? Is there something blocking you? There shouldn't be. Oh, right. Because that is a half block. So I need to get rid of all the half blocks around the side as well. I might need to chuck some supports in the middle of the room. Dang, okay, because I don't know what's on the other side of this actually. I might have to double check that, but if there's support onto the roof, that'll be okay, but I don't want to collapse my ceiling because I get rid of everything. Chuck you in like that, which means I can now repair you when I need to. Yeah, not yet though, gonna break you all the way down before I do. Don't want to waste any materials this time. You know what as well? Sitting here looking at this, thinking about things. Have you ever seen a more perfect spot for a balcony than right here? In fact, on both sides, double balcony power. Do froth a cheeky balcony. I'm about to have double of them. Ooh. Well, which direction am I looking? Am I looking west? Okay, I was going to say, that looks like, I thought it was the wasteland for a second. It's a different tinge to the dust, but no, that looks like just the pine forest then. I might need like roof access some way so I can look out to the horizon and see what's going on, because if I can see that far, it's more desert out that way. As far as I can see like I'm in the bloody ocean. Interesting. We might be able to find the wasteland from the desert. Maybe we'll see how we go. We're definitely making some cheeky bulks though. Just wanted to put the carpentry station in because it does have that right angle there, so that's going to fit in the corner nicely like that. I'm going to have to spend the time overnight beating down all of this and trying to get as much of this gone as possible and try and get my life a little bit sorted out. But as long as like I can stand here and interact with you, got storage nearby, so that's all fine. So I have access to everything. It's going to be a lovely little house, I think. A lovely little place for me to kick up stakes and make it my own. Plus, easy access to the garage and an underground garage. And at some point, I will make a new roller door to replace the one I can't pick the lock of. That'll have to happen later on. But I'll have to get cracking on all of that, continue my adventures through the desert, and trying to win back Jen in the next episode, because this episode is done. So thank you guys for watching. Most of all, thank you to the patrons of Patreon who made this episode possible. If you liked it, make sure you hit the like button down below and subscribe to this channel. Follow me on Twitter. If I don't talk to you there first, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.